YouTube Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of JessBCreativeCardiology. Hello, hello, happy Tuesday to you. Whew, here in New York, we're having another 70-degree day. This is fabulous. Got the doors and windows open, letting in that fresh air, and it's awesome. So I will enjoy this as long as it lasts. It's probably not for long. So thank you for joining me today. I know I'm hopping on a few minutes late, but I've got a lot to share with you. Stampin' Up! Launched a whole new variety of online exclusive products today. That includes 2 new suite collections, as well as several bundles, some fun new accessories, all kinds of cool stuff. And as demonstrators, since we get to pre-order those early, I've got a whole variety, whoops, whole variety of cards featuring those new online exclusives that I want to share with you today. And then I will show you how I made my swap, which is utterly adorable. It's a really cute, sweet and simple card, and I think you're really gonna like it. So you're gonna want to stick around for the whole video so that you can see all of these amazing cards from demonstrators all over the US, as well as my utterly adorable card. All right, let me go ahead, flip the camera, and we'll get started. Okay, hope you are doing well, having a great start to your month here. We had a busy weekend. We traveled a little bit out of town Sunday afternoon to visit some friends, and then we toured around a little bit down in the Hudson Valley yesterday, and then we got home late last night. So today kind of feels like a Monday to me. And I'm gonna hit that camera so that I can show you all of these cool things. So like I said, 2 new suite colors. So let me just give you a quick little overview here. Oh, Kathy, you got the utterly adorable suite today. Awesome. Well, you're gonna love the card I have to share. So yes, that is one of the 2 suites. The first is this Hearts of Elegance suite. It includes and I actually have some of these items. So let me pull up what I can so that I can share these with you. Okay, so Hearts of Elegance here, but I feel like it got really dark all of a sudden. Okay. All right, so we've got, oh, that's because I didn't turn my light on. That's why I'm like, I have my overhead lamp on. Why is it so dark? I have to turn it on. Okay, Hearts of Elegance. Pretty little stamp set. What's really amazing are these gorgeous heart dies. So you have all sizes. This one is really quite large. So if I showed you a card base, this is like a full, this is over 4 1/4. It's like 4 1/2 inches wide at the widest parts there. All right, so a variety of heart dies, including some cool stitching. Really pretty. I'll show you those in action in a minute. All right, part of that is also this gorgeous Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. It is a 12 by 12 stack. Check out the colors. So it said marbled, and we've got all of these fun gold swirls through it. Okay, and then on the back side of this one, we've got the little heart pattern. Okay. So there's a variety of reds and pinks and all kinds of cool things. We've got some stripes going on. Okay, so on one side, each of the patterns is the marble swirl with the gold. And then on the other side is a flat design in different prints. So this one is like a, what is it? Magenta Madness kind of crackle there. There you go, so you can see the whole thing. Okay, so this is a 12 by 12 pack, so you get 12 full sheets, 2 each of 6 designs. Okay, and the back of that one is a red crackle. All right, so they're all a little bit different. This one has a really pretty leaf print on it. And then this one is like a pink and gold swirl with pretty pink flowers that match the flowers from the stamp set. Okay, so that is the Marbled Elegance. I think my favorite part, because of course I am the creative cardiologist, so everything, all my branding is heart themed, but we have these heart shaped adhesive backed gold sequins. All right, you get 120, so you get large and small there, but these gold heart sequins are in that collection. There's also some gift bags and some gold thread, some gold twine there. Okay, so that's Parts of Elegance, and I have a whole bunch of cards to show you with that. Okay, the second collection, which is what I'm going to be creating with today, is the Otterly Adorable Sweet Collection. And that too, that has a bundle, a stamp set, along with some dies. It's got a 12 by 12 pack of paper. I mean, how cute are these these little otters? And originally I was like, I don't usually do cutesy. I don't have kids, so I don't know. And my niece, my oldest niece is 11, so you know, she's kind of getting a little bit out of that cutesy age, so I really wasn't sure, but I ordered it anyways, and I'm so glad I did, because I have created so many different cards with this, and it's really it's really growing on me. And I have seen all around that otters are like super trending, and of course in my social media feed now I'm getting all kinds of cute little otter videos popping up, so so I've noticed that that is right on trend. This sheet is really cool because you've got almost like 3 sets of a landscape. It's a full like activity sheet here, but we've got the otters playing in the rocks and on the log, and then we've got the otters swimming, and then we have the otters down here beneath the sea, like in the seaweed. So that's a cool, and you can cut those down into different sheets. We've got some pebbles there. Now this sheet is really neat. It's all kinds of playful otters, but the nice thing with this is we have dies that coordinate. So there are 2 dies, 2 otters on this sheet. All right, so we have this little one that has a die that matches. And then we've got this little one that also has a die that matches. And I believe there's at least 6 of each of these otters per sheet here, as well as all the other fun otter shapes that you could fussy cut along with those. But there are 2 dies that coordinate with that sheet. The back side of this one is just kind of a balmy blue water swirl. Okay, and then we've got this cute, not to be confused with the one on the front, but this one also has a fun little die cut that matches. So this particular image here, we have a die cut for that. Cute little otters that are hugging there. All right, and there are, I believe, 6 of those on this sheet. I've also got some really cute little otter scenery. It's so fun. Hi, Barbara. Hello. Thanks for jumping on. Yes, we've got, we just started. We've got lots to share today. So if you can't stay, make sure you save the video for later and come back and watch the rest. Okay, so we've got, oh, big wind is blowing around some of the dried leaves, but it's amazing that we can have the windows open. All right, so we've got, this is a gray granite, kind of a stone color, and then I love this. This is like, even though it's like underwater seaweed, it's tropical to me. So I love this print. We've got balmy blue, pool party, Lost Lagoon, granny apple green, old olive, so many fun blues and greens in this pattern. So I love that. Okay, and then the back side of that is this pool party swirl too. So lots of fun designs here in the Otterly Adorable paper pack. With that, there is also this really pretty, because we know otters like shiny things, and so there is this Lost Lagoon satin cording. Okay, so that's what that is. You get, oh, I forget how many, oh, 10 yards. That's a lot of cording, because I imagine we just use a little bit on each project. So that'll last a long time. But then we also have, and these are really fun too. I love these, the Riverside Pearls. Okay, so these come, you get 2 sizes, and we have 3 different colors here. I'm not sure if you can pick that up in the camera, but we've got kind of this iridescent white, then we've got an iridescent, they're like a pinky purple, and then we've got the iridescent, I want to say they're like Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock. But again, because they're iridescent, they really pick up the colors all around them. So depending on the lighting, they'll look a little bit different. Okay, but these items make up the Otterly Adorable Sweet Collection, which I will be using a little bit later in this video. Okay, so we've got a few other items, and I will be sharing those with you as we go through the projects. Okay, so let me check out these amazing swap cards. So I did get a couple with the Cake Celebrations bundle, and I had these sorted at one point. Okay, so I did receive 3 swaps featuring the Cake Celebrations. This one also used that Marbled Elegance Designer Series paper. All right, let me see. This one is from Connie Ingram. It's a flip-flop fold gift card holder. Well, that sounds fun. Okay, so flips open. Ooh, there we go. Flip-flop there. Okay, the gift card holder is there on the inside. So that's kind of neat how she did that. All right, there we go. Isn't that cute? All right, so that is number 1. So the Cake Celebrations bundle includes the dies to cut all of the pieces, and then there are some sentiments in that. All right, so that's 1. Now this one does not use any of the new paper. This actually uses the Regal Flora specialty paper on here, but they did use the stamps and the dies to create the little cake. Use some of that Lost Lagoon cording, and a fun little design on the inside. That one, I have no idea who that's from because they did not include their name or business card. So, well, I don't know, but I'm thinking without the birthday, that could actually be like a happy anniversary or a wedding, anything like that. Okay. All right, and then this one is from Jan Rodrian. Fortunately, I don't know her, but let's see here. Oh, also a gift card. All right, so that's kind of cool. Basically, you take a traditional card that's 4 1/4 by 11, folded at 5 1/2, and you just fold half of that over, punch it with your circle punch, and you can insert your gift card. Well, that's pretty cool. All right, we've got a little bit of Regal Floral paper on there and some of the blue sparkle ribbon. Okay, so that is what I have featuring the Cake Celebrations. Okay, next up we have the wedding, and I do have a couple cards featuring the Classic Wedding Bundle. I think I have another one too. Let me see. It was on the top of one of my piles. Here we go. Yeah, this one was super duper sparkly. This one is from Christy, I don't know. But I have got to try this technique. This is embossing on glimmer paper. Did you know you could do that? Stampin' Up! CEO Sarah did a video a little while back where she stamped with Versamark, embossed her stamped image onto glimmer paper. So you get like double sparkle there, which is the technique used here. Super cool. Hi, Carol. Isn't this super cute? So this is the classic, it's called Classic Wedding, but it includes the stamps and the dies for the car. And then it has all kinds of neat things that you can attach to the bumper. Okay, so it's just a really kind of a simple Night of Navy card design, a little embossed layer, but the sparkly glimmer is definitely the star of the show there. to the happy couple on your wedding day. Isn't that cute? All right, so that's number one. That's the super sparkly one. This one I like because this is in some, I think this is actually the new Just Jade, but Coastal Cabana and Just Jade are like my favorite colors here. This is from Janine Pullman, and so she shows how she stamped the car, added the chrome silver foil bumpers and things, and then used the Spotlight on Nature dies, and again, just did a cute little flap to the happy couple. Congratulations. Hi, Judy. Hello, hello. Sharing some of the swap cards. I just got these in yesterday. They were waiting for me when I got home. And so, oh, I got two from Janine. All right, well, she did a little couple variations. This is just a basic white card base and a little extra layer. But she made some cute little cans at the bottom of the bumper there. And then we got the little banner. All right, so all of these die cuts are in that classic wedding bundle. And then this one is super cute. We've got some Wink of Stella. Can you guys see that? Let me take it out. This is from Laura Milligan. There we go. So we got some Wink of Stella there in the back window. Okay, cute little rhinestones. The simplicity of this is just really, really cute. Okay, just a little congratulations on the inside, but that's really sweet. So the die cut hearts, the banners, the bumper, all of that stuff are in that classic wedding bundle. Okay, so that's classic wedding. All right, so that is the second bundle that is not partnered with a suite, just a second bundle. Okay, next up we have the Happy Hibiscus bundle, and if you can guess, this is this is my favorite. All right, what did I do with this? There is an embossing folder that goes with that, and I have been creating all kinds of cool stuff with that. And so of course I have, oh, where have I done with that? I have misplaced it at the moment, I guess. I'm not sure what I did with that, but it's one of those 6x6. Did I put it in here? Oh, no. 6x6 3D embossing. It's kind of very similar to the layered florals, except it's hibiscus. Okay, and it has a coordinating bundle here. What I like about that, why can't I find that? That's bugging me, because not only there are stamps and dies, but it is one of those 3D hybrid, because the die that does the 3 hibiscus blossoms here, the 3 sizes, the die fits inside the embossing folder, so you can both cut and emboss at the exact same time, okay, which is really cool. I always love it when you can be efficient too. So it's fantastic that you can both cut and emboss with that fabulous hibiscus embossing folder. All right, so this is of course one of my favorites. So I was super excited to be able to, oh, here it is. Ah, there we go. So let me show you. You know when something is like white right in front of you and then you can't see it? That is exactly what happened here. All right, so let me show you, because at first I was like, no, I don't think this is, where does this fit? Okay, but actually right here, right in the middle. Oops, I had these pulled up so I could show you. All right, so die cuts the 3 flowers right out of the middle. Okay, so you can cut and emboss them all at the same time. All right, and you can see how pretty. We've got the hibiscus flower on here. We've also got the smaller blossoms, which are the frangipani or plumeria. It's the same thing. Okay, it just depends on where you're from. We've also got some of those in the dies, the little plumeria blossoms. All right, couple different leaves and even some nice labels with some different texture on them. Okay, so that is the Happy Hibiscus. Okay, now check out these beautiful cards. Again, we've got a couple of my favorite colors going on. This is from Holly Peterson, and she step this up with some of that gorgeous glimmer paper on there. This is, of course, the label is from the Happy Hibiscus bundle as well. So she embossed the background with the hibiscus flower, little fun fold there. How sweet is that? Really pretty. And of course, hibiscus flowers can be in all kinds of colors. So we've got some here in, it looks like Calypso Coral. All right, then our next set we've got in some fresh freesia. This is fun. This is a bookbinding fold, a little embossed area there. Okay, again, the flowers are cut and embossed. This is from Lisa Lang. All right, very pretty. Now we've got 3 colors on here. And some Stella. Whew, gotta love your wink of, see that shimmer? Ooh, love the wink of Stella. Okay, again, cut and embossed on the flowers. And this one is from Kathy Schmidt. So pretty. Love it. Ooh, Calypso Coral is a popular color. It looks like we have some, actually this is Flirty Flamingo and I believe Poppy Parade. Just a little bit different, yeah. All right, there's the Calypso Coral on the left and the Flirty Flamingo and Poppy Parade on the right. Okay, this one is from Karen Titus. I know some of you guys watch her videos too. All right, isn't that pretty? Little jewel, little dazzle there. Okay. Again, loving these colors, and check out these super sparkly little glimmer flowers. All right, this one is from, who is this from? Denise Adair. Okay, but Stella, I think this would be really pretty, like wedding card. I like the white there with the sparkles. Very pretty. I'm going to show you mine too. I will do a video demo of these at some point in the future. Okay, but these are mine. One of my favorite color combinations of Coastal Cabana with Night of Navy. I embossed the basic white layer, and then I used my blending brushes, right? My sponge daubers and my blending brushes to ink the color. You could also do that with chalk, but it gives it a really soft look there. And then I painted all of the flowers with Stella, wink of Stella that is. Okay, and I participated in 2 groups of swaps. So that was my swap for one group. This is my swap for the other. With this one, I did everything in Magenta Madness and Flirty Flamingo. We've got the embossed layer there. We've got some shimmer, glimmer, all kinds of fun stuff. And yes, I stamped the inside too. So those are my Happy Hibiscus cards. Okay, I did not, there's another bundle called Pretty Petals. I don't think I got any swaps with that one. That doesn't mean that it's not pretty. It's just apparently was not different enough or something. The next one was, or is, excuse me, the Umbrella Days bundle. This is cute. It's got the image of the girl, the person with the ponytail here. And then there's a little dog, somebody holding an umbrella. Of course, this has all things rain boots and puppies, and some really cute little sentiments. We've got, oh, sneak peek of the other cards. You are the umbrella to my rainy days. We've got some fun embossing and different texture here. This is from Pam Haskin. Let's see this one here. Looks like a fun fold. Oh, no, it's just folded back. The storm will end and the sun will shine again. Nice sentiments. Isn't that pretty? This is on my list, but I didn't get it quite yet. I have to... I'm still working with some of my winter items, so I can only get so far ahead. All right, so this one, they did stamp and emboss the raindrops here. This is from Dina Ricow. I like how she embossed the grass there too. Okay, the storm will end and the sun will shine again. Cute little die cut flowers, and the clouds All of these elements are there in that Umbrella Days bundle. And then this one, also from Dina. So Dina I liked Happy Hibiscus, and Dina liked Umbrella Days here. All right, very pretty. Isn't that cute? That puppy's just adorable. I wish, the one thing that really would have pushed me over the edge on this stamp set, I wish it had a cat, right? Because, well, I love puppies. I need a stamp for my Stampin' Kitty Ziggy, and then it would have been perfect. Okay, so there is a single large background stamp called Among the Swallows. It kind of reminds me of like French wallpaper. And I did get one card featuring it. It's simple stamped in pecan pie. I mean, how pretty is that? You can see how gorgeous that is. So you could just stamp it. You could color the different elements from it. It would be great for like the spotlight technique where you just like highlight a section of it to color. But really pretty. And they paired that with the sentiment. I think this is from, what is it, Comfort, Thoughts of Comfort, I believe is the name. May you find peace in the days to come and in the loving thoughts that surround you now. That is from Kathy Steele. Very pretty. So I was glad to get one using that Among the Swallows background stamp. Okay. There's also a single stamp called Perfect Pairs. It's a bit punny. It's got like milk and cookies, salt and pepper, things like that, and some quirky little sentiments. And then there is a stamp set that meets what Stampin' Up! Calls the angel policy. Basically, if you sell the cards you make using Stampin' Up! Products, then they like you to have the Stampin' Up! Copyright on the back. And so there is a fun crafting set called Sharing Loving Crafting. Okay. And then, so I don't think I got any with that. Just a few other items before I jump into those mega sweets. We have a new color coach. So it's just nice to be able to have, just to see all of the Stampin' Up! Colors together. All right, this includes the brights, the regals, the subtles, and, well, I don't see the neutrals on here, but the brights, the regals, the subtles. I guess some of the neutrals are, because we have Mossy Meadow on there, and things like that. We don't have the early espresso, the browns on here, but they have the neutrals here on the back. And they have the different color theories. So it talks about a triadic color, analogous, monochromatic, complementary colors, even just mixing and matching your own things. And so what's nice is that we've got these little cutouts that show, okay, so these 3 colors would be perfect for a triadic color theory. Or you could use these 4 colors in a row. They're all complementary, kind of shades, to various shades of the same color. All right, and you can move that around, which is really kind of cool. All right, we've also, yeah, so it's really fun. And so if you enjoy having something that helps you come up with different color combinations or see how they work together, I know it can be a little tough when you're looking at all the colors just on the page in the catalog. So it's nice to have something bigger that also works as a tool to help you come up with great color combinations. All right, so the color coach, this is available for everybody now. Okay. We have some brushed silver and gold. We have a new modern herringbone embossing folder, but I'm going to take you back here and show you my, oh, hi Karen. Yes, glad you caught up here. Sorry about that. I was running a few minutes late today, so that could be why you couldn't find me right away. All right, so yes, just checking out your comments. Hi Natalie, bonsoir. Thank you for joining me from France. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Hearts of Elegance. I showed you that suite, all the elements in that first, but look at, I got a whole stack of cards using this collection. So people really, really are liking this. Okay, and so in no particular order, I'm just going to go through these. This one is from Carol Nordquist. Okay, actually, no. I believe Carol Nordquist is the woman that hosted the swap for us. Leela Menke is the one who created this card. Oh, look at that fun. That little pop-up heart. I'm going to just keep doing that because that's so cute. Super fun. I love that. Now, I love that these hearts could be, it's neutral with the marbled background, and the sentiments really could be used for any occasion. You can do love for just because I love you, or anniversaries or weddings or anything like that. This is nice because it shows some of the different stitching on the various hearts. Okay, and then even how pretty they are when they're stamped. Just a side note for those of you, if you are, this is from Sasha Wilson. If you are somebody that does make a lot of heart-themed holiday cards, if you do Valentine's, there will not be a Valentine collection in the spring mini catalog, okay? So Stampin' Up! Has gone ahead. This is an early release. This is from Krista Wilson. So this Marbled Elegance suite, this is it. There will be various holiday stamps in the spring catalog, but there will not be another heart love themed suite, okay? So just a heads up on that. This is really, I need to try one of these fun folds. Great way to use a large section of the designer series paper, and then you can see the patterns on both sides. You've got a little bit of that new brushed gold paper on there too. Very pretty. If you guys have any questions at all, please let me know. Okay. This person totally went with a different holiday. All right, this is from Ruth Bingle. So she made her hearts into a Christmas card, but this is really pretty. I like the stitching here on the gold heart. Okay. And again, shows some of the different papers. All right. And just something too, if you say you receive a card in a swap or something, and maybe like, so since I don't celebrate holidays, I could always take that off and modify it and just put love on there or something, and swap it out, okay? Now this is neat because it shows, again, some of the different sizes of the heart dies. This is from Lynn Feldkamp. She's got a lot of, whoa, I was like, it felt heavy. And this is why, check that out. That is really cool. We've got a whole like accordion fold on the inside. So I'm thinking if you stretch that out, it would probably be a full 4 by 12 strip of the paper. But that is really cool. So I'm going to have to learn how to do that card so I can share it with you. That is really neat. I hadn't seen anything quite like that. That definitely takes the fun surprise to a new level. Very cool. It looks so simple on the front, but it's like, what do they say? Business in the front and party on the inside. Very cool. All right, we've got some shades of pink here. This one is from Judy Tuttle. Isn't that cool? Yes, Karen, I will definitely figure that out and do a demo for that. That's why I love participating in these different swaps with my Stampin' Up! Leaders group too, because it's nice to see like a variety of fun folds and different projects that I might not have seen before. All right, this is from Holly Peterson. And she used the new herringbone. It's called Modern Herringbone. And so it comes in different like widths and sizes, but a neat way to add texture to your card. She's also got some of the gold cording on there. All right, very pretty. Plus it's so fun just to see how everybody uses the supplies so differently. This is from Julie Beltramo. Now I like this thought. This is kind of a gatefold here. That's cool. But I also like how she tied the ribbon around the front. That's really neat. Oh, and we've got some Stella. Can you guys see that? We got Stella in there. Woohoo! That is very pretty. I like that. I like a good simple fun fold. Alrighty. Now this one's got a lot of jazz to it. This is from Karen Braxton. Check out the red glimmer paper on here. If you're looking for some red glimmer, that is in the current September to December mini catalog. All right, so lots of sparkle and shimmer on there. Some of those gold sequins, sending lots of love. Very pretty. Oh, now this one is what I would say, this is quite regal. This is also from Krista Wilson. So look at the embossing on the gold. So she die cut the hearts and then embossed them as well. Lots and lots of texture there. Very cool. All right, and then a little swirl embossing on the white layer. Very pretty. Okay, this one is super cute. This is from Lavon Schwendeman. Okay. Like how she is the backside, the other pattern here too, the leaf pattern, as well as the marble. We've got the little hearts. We've got the flowers, the love. So she used all the different elements in this bundle. I really love that. I don't know what happened to the other side of her card. Unless, oh, there it is. I'm like, why is it flat? It's not opening, but it looks like, check it out. Now that is nifty. So she must have, I'm gonna have to take this apart so I can tell. All right, so let me see here. I don't want to ruin it, but somehow she's got this tucked in here. I'll have to figure that one out too, because I do not see a brad in there, but somehow she has that sandwiched together so that it doesn't come off, but yet it swivels. That is pretty nifty. And then you just have to send it to somebody who's smart enough to know that's how you open it. If you're like me, it can take a little while. Oh, and I've got, oh, there's that white card. Okay. I've got one more here of the Sending Love. This is from Heather Guerrero. She's a friend of mine out in Colorado. We were on one of the demo, a team for something Stampin' I posted before. That is so pretty. Now this card is neat. So you take a traditional card base, you score it 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then it folds back so it kind of sits up. It's really kind of cool. So if you wanted to put it on your desk or the mantle, it would stand up, and then you can write your message on the center panel in the back. That is very, very pretty. I love that. All the little hearts and the flowers. Gorgeous. Beautiful, Heather. All right, so I think I got a great, I won't hold you up here as I'm trying to put all these back in the envelopes. Okay, I did miss one of, I thought I had missed one of the Happy Hibiscus, and I've just got to show you this one because I think it's so stunning in just white and brushed silver. So all of the embossing layers, everything here is just in basic white on a layer of brushed silver with some silver embossing. It's just so stunning. I love that. Very simple, very stunning. Ooh, and this is kind of fun. A little fun fold on the inside too. This would make a beautiful wedding card, which must be what she had intended it for. But I'm thinking this would make a really beautiful wedding invitation too. really gorgeous. That one is from Amy Rich. Very, very pretty. Okay, so next up are a whole bundle of cards here that I have featuring the Otterly Adorable Sweet Collection. Okay, like I said, it has a bundle of stamps and dies, pretty paper, some cording and embellishments. And let me just show you all things fun, utterly adorable. All right, this is from Erin Boggs. And she's got little otter pups on here. They're so cute. All right, so yes, we do have there is a stamp and a die for those. Okay, this is how she used the cording. We got deckled circles on here. So cute. All right, so and she used my favorite pattern here from the fun, the different leaves on there. Now this one is just too stinking cute. Isn't that sweet? And yes, this is die cut directly from the designer series paper. All right, we also have the different seaweed die cuts. That is from Kathy Seal. Very cute. All right, so I showed you how this die cuts out of the designer series paper, but yes, there's a stamp for that. We got a little fun fold here. This is from Kathy Miller, and here we go. Isn't that cool? I'm actually going to be demonstrating this fold next Tuesday. Okay, and now I've got another card to share with it. Very cool. Oh, now this is fun. Again, adding in some of that fun glimmer paper. And this is a simple way to do it. So this is from Julie Beltramo, and she just punched a portion of the designer paper out with her circle punch. So simple. And then we've got a fun fold there. Isn't that cool? Very nice. Now this one's sweet. A little love story here. This is from Janice Waitman. And she incorporated both sweets. So we've got the die cut heart here. I love how she used a little bit of Stella right here. Can you see that? Right on the faces of the otters. There we go. I think it shows a little bit there now. And the little fish. Very cute. I know I keep saying that a lot. But this this sweet is just utterly adorable. Now I like this. They used the Country Woods designer paper for the wood background. All right, and this is kind of a nice change too from all the blue green. They used the pecan pie here with some lemon lime twist. Okay, that one is from Karen Titus. Now I showed you some of the patterns in the paper where they've got just large sections of pattern. So that's a fun way to do it. Just cut it to card front size and add a sentiment, and you just let the paper do the work. Oh, this is really neat. Now that is nifty too. I'm gonna have to check that out. This is from Lavon Schwendman. But she's folded this back and made like a little slider for it. It's like a hidden, I don't know, you guys, what do you call that? I'm gonna keep doing that. That's really cool. All right, it's like a hidden picture type thing. When you open it, it reveals. That is really nifty. Okay, this one is from Karen Braxton. Ooh, everybody's using Stella. I like that. Do you guys see it? Very simple, very pretty. Love this. I love myself some Wink of Stella. All right, now this one, it looks kind of nifty. This is from Tracy Filter. Now I can't tell, do we have a fun fold? Okay, no, just very simple, but she's used a die here so that she can nestle her otter, kind of, it's almost like a little hammock for the otter. Okay. And that's kind of neat too with the cording, just to tie a simple little knot up there. Very sweet. All right, sweet and simple. Love it. Okay, this, oh, that is so cute. Using the plaid background embossing folder. Hidden panel, yes, thank you, Carol. Oh, I love this. This is so sweet too. Again, just a little knot with the cording. Aw, love you lots. Thank you, Judy, for reminding everybody. Please, if you've been enjoying these swaps in this video, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. All right, and if you haven't already, if you're new here, all right, or if you are old here, please remember to give me to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. This one is from Sharon Baucht. I don't know if I announced the names of the other ones. This one was from Lynn Feldkamp. Yes, Tracy Filter. Okay, and this one, yes, Sharon Bauch. This is another fun fold. Check it out. So you've got the first panel, the flap, and then you've got the second flap. So fun way to feature all of that. So it's like a three layer. Isn't that cool? Very neat. So she's got the playful otters swimming along. Lots and lots of fun. All right, so I am going to share with you my simple otter card. Alrighty, I'm going to demonstrate that. And just a heads up, all right, please make sure that you are subscribed to my newsletter, okay? I have a tutorial, a printed, well, not printed, PDF that you can print out with instructions, measurements, instructions, all of that good stuff for my awesome Otterly amazing card. Otterly adorable. All right, I say it all interchangeably because the stamp set is called Otterly Amazing. The paper pack is called Otterly Adorable. Okay, so whatever otter acronyms you can come up with, it's all good. But yeah, so make sure that you are subscribed to my JessBCreativeCardiology newsletter because I will be sending out a tutorial for this project, okay? And if you're on my newsletter, then you get the tutorial for free. I'm including it in my newsletter, okay? And I'll be getting ready to send that out here pretty soon. If you're wondering how to sign up for that, if you click on my video description, there is a link at the bottom that says sign up for my newsletter, okay? If you click that, you just need your name and your email address, and it takes you to my newsletter sign up, okay? All right, so let's get crafting here. This is Otterly Adorable, super simple, okay? This card, I am using some Balmy Blue. All right, and I did cut my cardstock at 4 1/4 by 11. So I cut this long ways, okay? And sometimes when I cut my paper this way, I do like to score it, okay? Somehow it's just taking those two long ends together. Sometimes it buckles the paper a little bit. So get your cutting blade out of the way, put your paper and your trimmer at the 5 1/2 mark, and then use the light gray. Hi, Terry. Hello, hello. Use the light gray to score, okay? All right, so we're simply scoring our 4 1/4 by 11 Balmy Blue piece, and then look how much easier that folds. We don't have any wrinkling in the paper. Oops. Helps if you still line it up straight. That's why the bone folder is really good for that. Okay. All right, so we've got our card base. I am going to reinforce that. I've got a layer of basic white, 4 by 5 1/4 to go on the inside. But you're gonna like what I do. I just put a new tape runner in here too. Okay. You're gonna like what I do on the inside because this card is So stinking cute. And we've got all these fun little otters to put on the inside. So I'm gonna use some, actually a copper clay. Okay, I thought I was using pecan pie, but copper clay, whatever you got handy here. I'm gonna take one little otter, and he's got the cutest little whiskers. And we're gonna stamp that right inside our card. How sweet is that? All right, that goes on the inside, just so it is a fun little surprise in there where you write your message. Okay, we're gonna set this part aside. Then we're going to take a layer, again, same size as the basic white. This is Balmy Blue 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to texturize this part. I'm using the So Swirly embossing folder. I believe this came out in the annual catalog. Now this is 6 by 8 1/2. This is a really large folder. It's the new style here. So you can actually emboss a few pieces at the same time. But that's also why I didn't really want this sticking out the end of my card. I wanted a little extra weight and stability, so that's why I'm doing a separate layer here. And it doesn't matter which section of the embossing folder you use because the swirl pattern is all over. Okay, this is just a regular embossing folder. It's not a dynamic folder. So this one, you just use your base plate with your 2 clear plates. Okay, you don't need the extra tab. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, so we emboss that, crank that through, and then when we take it out, we'll snap, crackle, pop there. All right, how cool is that? I thought this looked like water. This fun swirl I thought went perfectly with the otter design looking like water. So we're going to add this to our card front. So I like, when I consider getting new embossing folders, I like ones that can be used for a whole variety of things. So with this, I can use it with the otters because it has that like water swirl, but it could also be used really well with the hearts, like on this card, because it also mimics that marbled heart swirl and the new Hearts of Elegance Designer Series paper too. All right, so lots of different uses for the So Swirly embossing folder. Okay, so we've got this on our card front. Now I'm going to use, let me see, I had a piece of this cut out. I wanted to show you the patterns here. Okay, so here we go. So this pattern of designer, you wonder, why does your pattern have holes in it? Well, my other one has lots of holes in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was able to cut out 5 of the otter pairings like this, all right, that work with the dies. Okay, so on this one I've only done a couple, but what you do is you find the one that's kind of closer to the edge here. All right, and so I'm going to come in and I'm cutting just around it. Okay, like that. And then grab my die, and then I can run this through my cut and emboss. All right, this little one here would also work in the mini. Okay, so you line it up on your cut and emboss machine just like that, run it through. Okay, snap, crackle, pop. All right, and then we get the cutest little otters with the greenery. So that's cool. The whole thing cuts out just like that. All right. Okay. So bye, Karen. Thanks for joining us on your lunch. All right, so we got our little otters there. Now, they just get lost in the water. So what I've done is I cut a layer of some copper clay, and this is 3 inches by 4, okay, 3 by 4. And we're going to place this onto our card front. And I'm doing so about 1 inch from the top, okay? So 3 by 4. And then I've got a layer of basic white, 2 3/4 by 4. Okay, so it's not quite there. Okay, so there's a couple different sentiments you could use here. The "We're Cute Together" works perfect for this, right? And it would be a great lovey card to send to your spouse, your partner. However, maybe you don't want to send it to a spouse, your partner. Maybe you want to send it, I thought it would be really cute too. You could send this to a friend. You could send it to a grandchild, you know, niece, nephew, whoever. So maybe you want to send it to somebody that's not, you know, not romantic love. In which case, just "Love you lots" would be a really nice generic way to do that too. So don't be afraid. This little otter, little couple of otters, you know, could be used in a couple different ways. All right, so I've got my "Love you lots" out here with my copper. Actually, I want to do a little bit darker. I'm gonna stamp my sentiment in early espresso just to have a little bit of contrast here in the colors. Okay, so I'm gonna ink that up. "Love you lots." And I'm aiming for the center. Okay. All right, down towards the bottom center. Oh, okay. So that's a great thing about photopolymer. Somehow I leaned a little bit too far forward, missed the tops of my L's. So I am going to, let's see how this works. Oh, look at that. I got it right on. I have just a little bit of a shadow here, but that's what I do like about photopolymers, that you can fix it. Okay. So we're going to put this down first before we pop up our otters. Okay. This is going to go right across the middle with a little bit of that copper clay peeking out. Boy, my paper, I don't know. Either I cut it crooked or I put it on crooked. Oh well, don't look too close. Okay. And then I actually had die cut a few of these and I already put some dimensionals on them here. 3 right across the back works perfect. All right, and then we're gonna center this above our sentiment right here in the middle. And then we'll use some of our pretty little pearls here. All right, so let's go. I like to use the 2 different sizes. So we're gonna go with a large down here, and then I'll use my small, 1 large and 2 small. All right, is that not the sweetest, simple, cute, utterly adorable card ever? And again, I love that. I think that So Swirly embossing folder is just perfect for that. Okay, so this is the one I use "Love you lots." Let me show you my other sample. This one, I did the same thing. This one I did use pecan pie. You can see there's just a little difference in the color between the pecan and the copper clay. They both work well. Otters are all shades of brown. Okay, and this one I did use the "We're Cute Together." Okay, so I'm gonna hang on to this card, and I don't think David's watching, so I will give this one to my hubby at some point. Okay, so there's a couple showing how you could use the different sentiments on there. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed this. I enjoyed seeing all the new online exclusives. Again, they were just released today, so they're all brand new in the online store, in stock, ready to go, along with 2 brand new kits. One of the kits is a coloring kit. It doesn't actually make specific projects. It's like 6x8, or what is it? 4x6. That's what it is. I think it's 4x6, like watercolor paper with designs to color. It comes with a set of colored pencils and aqua painter. All right, so that is a kit. That one's $25. And then the second kit makes 4 framed landscapes. The frames are each about 7x7. Okay, so you could put all 4 up on your wall, or you could actually make them and give each individual framed art as a gift. So each of those brand new kits is $25. Again, those were just released today, along with all of the online exclusives that I showed. If you'd like to make a purchase, my host code for November is BXHR23WC. All right, I really appreciate when you do that. Helps me keep my videos going, okay? So thank you, thank you. And again, I am working on a couple of goals. I am about 20,000 away from my 400,000 career sales. And I'm also working on Stampin' Up's incentive trip to Alaska. Would love to do that and take David on a Alaska trip for would be our 25th wedding anniversary about the time that the trip takes place. So that would be pretty cool. All right, and I have a couple incentives too. If you watched my last video, I gave you a little notice that Stampin' Up they will be discontinuing their host rewards program in March. So we have 4 months to take advantage of that. And as a thank you to the customers who order with me and use my host code, if you place an order with me each month here, November, December, January, and February, then I will be gifting you a reward at the end of that. All right, some extra bonus on top of what I usually get, on top of my tutorials and everything else that I send out. I will be detailing those program details in my newsletter again, so make sure you are signed up for that. All right, everything there is in the video description. So thank you, happy stamping. I will not, as a little change in program, I will not be live with you this coming Friday, which is, what is today? Today's the 5th, so 6th, 7th. On the 8th, because I will be attending Stampin' Up's virtual backstage leadership event, and that starts in the afternoon. And we have different, not only some of the programming videos that we're watching, but we also have, I don't necessarily know that it's Zoom, but we do have interactive workshops that I want to make sure that I am a part of. So I will not be live on Friday. However, next Tuesday, I will be doing my workshop of the month from October, okay, featuring the Nests of Winter collection. So I think that is all my news for now. But go check out the online exclusives in my online store there. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye-bye.